Reader's Theater's play Seabiscuit. Starring in it is Kyle as playing Frankie and George, Taylor as playing Red and Stablehand, Shaylin as playing Announcer 1, Kim as playing Doc, Rachel as Pa and Clarence, Joey as Announcer 2 and Charles, and me as narrator 1 and 2 and Tom. It's August 1936. Racehorse owner Charles Howard is with his trainer, Tom Smith. They look at a horse named Seabiscuit.
He's got wobbly knees and his ribs are sticking out of his skin.
Yup.
He's lost almost every race this year.
Yup.
And you want me to buy this horse?
Yup.
I see something special in his eyes.
Buy that horse, Mr. Howard. He has real stuff in him. 2 weeks later, two jockeys sit outside the gates of a racetrack in Detroit, Michigan.
Man, I'm hungry.
Still no job?
No. When was the last time you won a race?
Years. I've got 27 cents to my name and nowhere to live. I'm at the ends of my rope, George.
Look, new horses are arriving. They're going to need jockeys.
This is my last chance.
But every trainer turns Red down for a job. At the last stable, Red watches Tom Smith wrangle a rowdy horse.
You need a jockey for that fella?
Sure do, but no one can ride him.
What's he called?
Seabiscuit. He took a bite out of the last jockey that came near him.
Mr. Howard wasted his money on that cranky little horse.
Red holds out a sugar cube to Seabiscuit.
Hello, Biscuit.
Seabiscuit takes the sugar cube and gently nuzzles Red's shoulder. Red, you're hired. It's February 1937 at a migrant worker camp in California. This is the Great Depression, a time when many Americans are very poor. Migrant workers are some of the poorest. Families crowd around the rusty old truck. The radio crackles to life.
Quiet down, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Santa Anita Handicap, where the top horse gets $100,000.
Wow, $100,000. There's a new contender this year named Seabiscuit.
He's scrawny, doesn't look like much of a horse.
His jockey, Red Florida, is nothing to brag about either. He showed up on the stables flat, broke with a losing streak as long as my arm.
The horses are at the gates, and they're off.
Go, Seabiscuit. It's Seabiscuit out front. Now Rosemont is creeping up on the outside.
The sound of hooves pounding the dirt thunders over the radio.
Seabiscuit and Rosemont are neck and neck. They cross the wire together.
Who won?
And the winner is Rosemont by a nose for $100,000.
Oh, I wanted Seabiscuit to win.
Me too. Can you imagine being at one of those races?
They could never afford it, and you know that.
Charles and Tom talked to Red at the racetrack later that day.
What happened?
We lost.
You knew Rosemont was right next to you. Why didn't you push harder?
I tried.
I know Seabiscuit has what it takes to be a champion, do you? Tom sighs, and he and Charles walk away.
If anyone finds out the secret, they'll never let me race again.
George walks up.
One more loss and I'll be homeless again.
You've got to believe you can do it, Red. Someone's got to win. So why not you?
It's 2 years later at another migrant worker camp. Pa is getting dressed before sunrise.
There's another rip in my only pair of pants.
How's on, Pa?
Dot starts stitching.
Seabiscuit is racing today. We'll listen while you're out in the field and tell you everything.
Funny-looking horse sure has become successful and famous.
Nobody can beat him. Yeah, not even War Admiral. The horse everyone says was unbeatable.
Let's go. Let's go. Those potatoes won't pit themselves.
Pa sighs.
Clarence, I don't mind hard work, but breaking my back 16 hours a day for hardly any pay was not the life I planned on. You had a plan. We came here after my wife died. California was supposed to be the land of plenty. Yeah, plenty of people with no food, and no money. I wanted better for my kids.
Later that day, Frankie, Dot, and a crowd of others listened to the radio.
It's a beautiful day at the races, but Seabiscuit will race without Red Pollard.
Poor guy was riding another horse and got thrown off. His leg was crushed. Doctor said he'll never ride again. Seabiscuit can't race without lead.
The horses explode out of the gates. Whoa, Seabiscuit stumbles. It doesn't look good, folks. Seabiscuit's limping.
Dot bursts into tears.
I hope it's not a torn ligament. There's no recovering from an injury like that.
Just then, Clarence and Pa arrive. Pa's hand is wrapped in blood-soaked bandages.
What happened?
He was loading boxes onto the conveyor belt. His hand got caught, sliced off 3 fingers.
Oh, Pa!
They watch Pa shuffle inside the shack.
Will he be okay?
I think so.
But how will he look? What will happen to us? I won't let anything happen to you. Stop.
It's 1939. Red hobbles out to Mr. Howard's stable to sit with Seabiscuit.
Well, how do you like retirement?
Seabiscuit whinnies and stomps.
Yeah, me neither. Come on, let's see if we can get to that tree and back.
Red climbs on Seabiscuit, wincing in pain.
Biscuit, it's time you hear my secret. I'm blind in my right eye. That's why Rosemont beat us at the Santa Anita, I didn't see him coming.
Red pats Seabiscuit on the neck.
You don't mind that I'm a bit broken, do you?
Red and Seabiscuit head into a field.
They say that you and I are done with racing. Let's prove them wrong.
Every day, Red rides the Seabiscuit. They get stronger and stronger. It's 1940. Pa sits slumped in his shack at the migrant worker camp. He looks sad. Frankie walks in, covered in dirt and sweat.
Here's 25 cents, Pa. I made it working in the fields today.
Pa doesn't look up or say anything. Frankie walks out and finds Clarence.
It's like Pa has given up.
He's lost a lot. You all have.
Dot runs up, waving a newspaper.
Seabiscuit is back.
What?
It says here that he is riding in the Santa Anita Handicap one last time, and Red Pollard is riding him.
Frankly, I know how we can help your Pa.
Clarence has a surprise, Pa.
The next day, Frankie, Dot, and Clarence sit with Pa.
Clarence has a surprise, Pa.
We're sending you to the Santa Anita to the race. Here's money everyone in the camp pitched in. You can't take that money from you. Yes, you can. You take your kids and you have the time of your lives.
Frankie, Dot, and Pa go to the Santa Anita racetrack. They crowd into the stands with 78,000 fans.
I can't believe we're here.
Folks, we never thought we'd see Seabiscuit again, and yet here he is, twice as old as the other horses.
Think he has a chance?
Hard to say. He's a fighter like Red Pollard. Red's leg could snap like a matchstick, but here he is.
And they're off! Seabiscuit zooms out the gate, eyes blazing. Red crouches lower over his back.
It's Winchy out in front with Specify and Seabiscuit behind.
Go, Biscuit, go, go, go! Going into the turn, Winchy leads.
Now Winning Call is on the outside. Kayak 2 is second. Seabiscuit is third.
Go, go, go!
Red sees an opening. Let's go, Biscuit. Seabiscuit goes with all his heart.
Someone's got to win, so why not me?
It looks like Seabiscuit is breaking away.
He's in second. No, wait, folks. Seabiscuit is in the lead.
Seabiscuit in red soar across the finish line.
Unbelievable! Seabiscuit wins!
Across the country, people cheer at the radios. Pod jumps up and down.
Listen to the crowd roar.
This may be the greatest comeback in sports history.
Down on the track, tears stream down Red's face. Posh puts his arm around Frankie and Doc. Frankie notices there are tears in Pod's eyes too, and a smile.